to have you turn your cell phones off if you would. Put them on stun or whatever you're going to say. My name is Mark Sloan. I'm the director and curator for the Halsey Institute of Contemporary Art down the street.
Yay.
And we are thank you. We are co-sponsoring tonight's event with a cast of thousands, which is great. I'd like to, I've been given the job of emceeing for tonight, so I'm going to introduce you to this evening's performance. I was hoping that I would be the one standing behind the screen. That's not happening, so I have to stand out here. I just wanted to mention that this original and innovative mixed media performance that you're about to see presents poetry like you've never seen it before, combining poetic recitals accompanied by cast shadows, set in motion, digitally projected words, customized sound, and choreographed dance. This large sheet of seamless white paper becomes a central character. The shadow of the poets and/or dancers is cast upon this surface, varying in size, quantity, clarity, and gesture. These shadows thus serve as a visual instigator, transforming the performer into an artifice set in expressive motion. Blank Page Poetry is the brainchild of Jerome Meadows. Jerome was, in addition to being a longtime dear friend of mine, and former exhibiting artist at the Halsey, lives in Savannah, Georgia. His bio is on the program. I hope you'll have a chance to read it. It will take me most of the night to read that. But it was his brainchild, and he has taken this production to several other cities nationwide so far, and it's been performed in a variety of settings, in theaters and museums and all kinds of strange venues. And we're really honored that tonight we're presenting it in Charleston's most august venue for performance art, Pure Theater. Blank Page Poetry is designed to be thematically specific to the setting in which it takes place. The issues that inform each performance are derived with regard to the importance to the local community. With the help of Charleston's own poet laureate, Marcus Amaker, Jerome set out a call for poems back in the summer, and many Charleston area poets responded to his theme. It was perfect timing to tie this in with the first ever Free Verse Poetry Festival. I wanted to mention to you that we would like for you to hold your applause until the very end of the performance. Please don't applaud between. That's at the request of the producer. And I would like to just mention our generous sponsors, the City of Charleston, Office of Cultural Affairs, the National Endowment for the Arts Big Read, the Free Verse Festival, Charleston County Public Library, Pure Theater, Halsey Institute of Contemporary Art, the Schoolhouse, and Annex Dance Company. Please help me welcome Blank Page Poetry to Charleston.
What nameless, an untamed eventuality enshrines the rhythm of this rising tide, lending lyrics to the dissonance of bygone days, while festooned in a mosaic of diversity exploding into bloom. Yet there are moonstruck moments when the tyranny of the tide begs questions of the ever-shifting identity of the shore, asking, how many long-standing communities have come and gone? Homes filled with living, now stripped of song. How many names, lives, means, and dreamers placed at the mercy of political demeanors? And how much more misery might our hearts contain can our music sustain? Shall we now poetically proclaim in words as well as shadows? And how many voices, including your own, shall it take to imbue these legacies with due respect? We, the inhabitants of this low country living, in order to invoke a more sustainable union, embrace the memories of the heroes been and gone, while exulting in their fury, raging forcefully from across the sea. Hugo, aka Hosea. Matthew, better known as Miridane. Irma, renamed Iona. Maria, consulting with Yemenya, the proxies of a natural disordering. Wave upon wave, the rising tide receding lays bare the raw earth reality of those who initially came to inhabit this land. The Kusabo, among the first to be gentrified out of existence. As century upon century, our needs have declared the self-assigned authority to claim, to inhabit, to rename in denial the homesteads of those who have come before. Dig deep, and you will rediscover the striated history of bones and detritus piled layer upon layer. Of the toys and joys of previous new beginnings. Of the dreams and blood and sweat and sacrifice that once occupied the foundations of these places we knew as home. For therein lies our unambiguous identities, clear-cut as diamonds, compressed through the pressure of needs upon needs disregarded. And so, Charleston, I give you blank page poetry, words and shadows, legacies disrupted.
I turn left 1 degree. I hear the news. I know it's close. David Powers, Nicole Watts, Nicole's unborn child, yet to be named. I walk in and I taste the pain, the confusion, black on white, my family, my people. Sam, Nicole's mother, wants me to read the autopsy with her. He shot her in the womb. He shot her in the womb. Days of funeral. The air is gone. I turn right 1 degree. I hear the news. I know it's close. Marie Graham Hurd, Susie Jackson, Ethel Lee Lance, DePayne Middleton Doctor, Clementa C. Pinckney, Tawanza Sanders, Daniel Simmons, Sharonda Coleman Singleton, Myra Thompson. I walk in and I taste the pain, the confusion. White on black, my family, my people. Lamar tells me how Chwanza shielded his Aunt Susie. He shot them in the church. He shot all of them in the church. Days of funerals. The air is gone. Murder. Murder. I turned left, I turned right. Pools of blood the same color lap at my feet. Murder in the first degree times 2. 1 degree. Horrific murders in the first degree times 2. 1 degree. The pain, the confusion, my family, my people. Make it stop.